plugged up to the monitor again?
Yep.
Did we get a couple of big ones?
One big one small one.
Those are our contractions so far.
Good morning. I am up very early this morning. It's been a rough morning. Jameson woke up super early, and this was like the first time he was like really conscious of the fact that his daddy was home in the morning. So at first I was like, oh, this is awesome, we get to spend the morning together. Well, when it came for time for Robert to leave, I basically had to pry my child out of his daddy's arms. And it was really, really sad. Like, I started crying because he was so, like, he just wanted his daddy. And he knew, like, you could just tell that he knew daddy was leaving. And so he was crying and I was crying, and I'm pretty sure it upset Robert pretty bad. But I did get him back in bed for a little bit. And usually I would go back to sleep. But, we're going back to Once Upon a Child today. My mom and I are going. Because they have this stuff a bag sale where you stuff everything you can stuff in a bag for $9. And I did it when I was pregnant with Jameson, and he's still wearing some of those clothes. And so I'm gonna go back and get some more for James and get some stuff for Finnegan. And so they open at like 9:30, and I want to be there super, like, the minute they open. It's like, Robert and I were talking, he was like, this is like our Black Friday. And it really is. Like, the minute those doors are open, I got to be there. So instead of going back to bed, I'm straightening my hair to keep myself awake. I don't have the energy to put on makeup or anything like that, but I can straighten my hair. It's not too much work. Liar. I hate straightening my hair. I like the product of straightening my hair, like the end result, but I hate doing it. Right, here is the finished product. I can't get it completely straight. I have like this layer right here that keeps wanting to curl. I'm just gonna cut it off. That's a wise idea, right? James. Jameson. Hey, baby. Hi. Good morning. What are you doing? What are you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Say good morning. Oh, snuggle butt. You seem to be in a better mood. You seem to be in a better mood. Look at you in your muscle shirt. Oh my goodness. Look at these baby guns. These shorts are a little big, but I think they're okay. You are so stinking handsome. So we came home. The sale was actually a bust. They just changed the date of it, but we came home and there was a baby bird on our porch, and I thought it was dead. But then when we tried to like move it to bury it, we found out it was alive, and there's there's 3 of them in here. And no nest, so we're not exactly sure if we should like move this thing over it.
I want to give them some shade.
Yeah, like give them some shade. What would you guys do? Are any of you like bird freaks that like, I mean, just look at them, they're so tiny. We put the one that was on the porch back in there, because it's actually an old wives' tale that birds will abandon their nest if you touch their babies. I mean, it's their babies, they're not going to abandon them.
I think that'll do it. That'll get enough shade.
You think so?
Yeah. You take a look. I mean, we'll look as the day goes on.
Yeah.
But as the sun gets on it,
Yeah, that'll probably be good.
I want to see make sure the mama can get in there.
Yeah.
But give them some shade. I don't want them being in direct sunlight.
All right, guys, I'm gonna give you a little rundown on what's going on. Hold on. This morning we went to Once Upon a Child, and the sale was supposed to be this Monday, but they decided to change the date. So we got a couple more things, but we didn't, you know, get the bag sale. But while I was there, I started having some pretty consistent, not really consistent, but pretty constant contractions. Just really quick, like little bouts of tightening, and my back started hurting again. So I drank a whole bunch of juice and a whole bunch of water. I've had 3 bottles of water now. And I called the midwife at like 11:30, and they said come in at 3, which at the time was like, I think I'm just gonna go to the emergency room instead. But the fact is that I don't want to have to take up an extra bed, and I don't want to take the risk of being admitted if I don't have to be. So I'm going in to the doctor at 3. Robert is coming home early, and we're gonna see what's going on, and hopefully they can just tell me what to do for this. The thing is that it does get better when I lay down, but Jameson, thank you. Which, you know, for anybody else, the logical reason, the logical thing there would be, hey, if it gets better when you lay down, then lay down. But the fact is that this guy, you know, I have to take care of him, and I enjoy taking care of him, and he is a big part of my life, and I can't just lay down anytime I need to. And, you know, it's not like these contractions are just gonna be like, oh, he's taking a nap, we'll start now. So, hopefully everything is okay. It is not as bad right now as it was this morning, but it is still happening. And I also am like super nauseous, and I have a really bad headache. So I'm just kind of praying that everything is okay. I know Finn is fine, and I know that I'm not going into labor or anything like that. It's just, you know, the irritability in my uterus. But I still want to get it checked out. I still want to know what I need to be doing about it, and I still, you know, if I need to be on some sort of medication to keep this from happening, then I want that to happen. But right now I have to pee again. I've been peeing like every 5 minutes because I've drank so much.
Guess where we are again. That's a pocket, not drool. That's drool. What you doing, love?
I'm sitting here having the time of my life.
Plugged up to the monitor again?
Yep.
Did we get a couple of big ones?
One big one small one.
Those are our contractions so far. That one. Whoa, leave that alone, buddy. Here's your taco. Oh, you got 12 tacos right now. This is our son. You proud of yourself? Can I put that back now? Ooh. Watch, he might cry. We're gonna leave that up there where it belongs. Okay? Yeah, look at yourself so you don't cry. There you go. How long have we been plugged up?
Like, not even 5 minutes.
How long do we have to be plugged up?
20 more minutes. We are going up to the hospital to get a fetal fibril nectar test. It's like some sort of thing that will tell me what my risk of preterm labor is. And the best case is we'll be there an hour, and the worst case is we'll be admitted.
I had to leave Sarah at the hospital and come to the house because we did not really plan on all of this. So I've got to go and get formula bottles, you know, some chargers, and one of our laptops just in case this ends up being an overnight thing. I want to try to be really quick. He fell asleep in the car, but I don't want to leave him in the car while I go and get our stuff because I won't hear him if he wakes up. So I think I'm going to wake him up. As I was gathering our things, when I came home earlier, Sarah actually called from the hospital and said they were done with her. The doctor came in, checked her out. Actually, it was a midwife one of her midwives came in and checked her out. said that this is just most likely gonna, continue for the next 10 weeks. Mostly because of the strain from this little guy. Yeah, he's a cutie, but he does some strain on a not temperamental, but irritable uterus. They said, of course, if it gets worse, go ahead and come back. But for now, just to rest as much as physically possible, as much as this guy will allow. And to, just kind of monitor them, keep up with them, and to expect them at this point. But I did end up going to get her coming straight home. She is resting now. We are getting pizzas tonight, so we don't have to do anything else. Just kind of relax and take it easy for a little while, huh? You want to take it easy for a little while? I don't know about you guys, but we've had a really exhausting day. We were at the hospital, we were at the doctor, at work.
We were at the doctor for like 2 hours and then at the hospital for another 2. Which I will admit is pretty good for a hospital stay, but
It's a very quick stay.
it was a really scary stay.
Same day. But no, we did actually, one good thing that came from today. We got one really good thing, and that was like, kind of like a free tour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And peace of mind that this isn't like doing anything.
Oh yeah. But like, the place is actually really, really nice. They've got these like huge jacuzzi style tubs that we could like 4 or 5 people can fit in.
Yeah, guys, just come to the hospital with us and we'll have a party in the jacuzzi.
Oh yeah. Still a really cool room though. They had a couch and a chair, and the thing turns into a bed. TV. So it's like a little hotel room.
It was nice.
With a really, really nice bathroom.
I'm glad I'm not staying there.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we're home. This bed is super comfortable.
Yeah.
Alright guys, is that time to end our vlog today?
Which means that it's time for
Subscriber shout out. Sorry we're not very energetic. It has been a very, very, very exhausting day. But our subscriber shout out goes to Bubbly Days and subsequently this little critic. Let me read it?
Yeah.
Alright. Bubbly Days says, "See, it's the opposite for me. I can do challenges and tags, but I'm scared to death of vlogging, even though I really want to. I don't think my life is exciting enough, lol."
And then this little critic said, "I think people like watching normal day-to-day stuff. Don't be scared." And I think she's right, because our life is actually pretty boring. I mean, I know it's exciting right now because we're pregnant.
Well, it's not that it's boring. It's just that when you're doing it every day, it's hard to sit there and think, well, yeah, this bit is interesting to me, but why should the rest of the world be interested in this? And the truth is that you'd be surprised how many people go through, almost identical situations or have, identical feelings about the situations that you're going through. And just the camaraderie and the banter back and forth with the people who share experiences with you makes it worth it. It's fun.
So, if you want to vlog, then we encourage you to vlog. I mean, it is difficult to think of like what parts of our day are interesting enough to vlog about, and what parts are actually just mundane to the general public and not just us,
Yeah. I mean, every parent has to put their child down for a nap and, wake their child up and feed their child. There's nothing special about the way that we do it or us. But it's just, showing how you do your day, the things you do, and the order that you do them. That's where you really connect with other people who, agree or disagree with it. They gives them the option to say so, or start a conversation with somebody that they enjoy watching.
But that is going to be all for today's vlog. Hopefully tomorrow is better. We are comforted knowing that these contractions aren't serious, but I'm still really uncomfortable.
They feel serious though, don't they?
They do. It has actually been worse since I've been home, but I think it's because the whole, the stress of the entire day is just catching up with me.
It's
So I'm not gonna lie, it was really stressful when I was like, oh god, am I gonna be stuck in the hospital? But
I can't do that.
can't do that.
That's gonna be no bueno.
But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
Subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, and leave a comment. Are you fighting a yawn? Did you just do the closed mouth yawn? Did you just achieve it?
I did.
Good job.
High five.
But we love you guys, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.